6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has launched Inspire initiative to nurture semiconductor professionals. Field Marshal has categorically stated that any violation of country's territorial integrity will be met with firm and decisive response. Information Minister has reaffirmed government's commitment to eliminate terrorism from the country. Pakistan and the European Union have expressed a resolve to continue close engagement and collaboration for mutual economic growth. All Parties Hurriyat Conference has strongly condemned ongoing human rights violations committed by Indian troops in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. On second day of second test against Pakistan in Rawalpindi, South Africa in their first innings were 185 for 4 at stumps today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has launched Inspire initiative to nurture semiconductor professionals for industry research and education. Speaking at the launching ceremony in Islamabad today, he underlined the need of equipping youth with education and skills in IT, artificial intelligence and semiconductors. Prime Minister expressed government's commitment to the initiative, noting its immense potential. Shehbaz Sharif said 4.5 billion rupees have been allocated from public sector development program to support this initiative. He said government has also launched other programs for the youth, including the establishment of Pakistan Digital Authority. Speaking on the occasion, Minister for Information Technology Shaza Fatma Khaja said it is an historic day that the first national semiconductor program has been launched in Pakistan. She said under this program, 7,200 youth will be trained and 9 university clusters will be established along the state-of-the-art integrated circuit laboratories. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has extended the heartiest congratulations to Sanae Takaichi on her election as the Prime Minister of Japan. In a post on X, he said Pakistan looks forward to working closely with Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi to further strengthen the enduring friendship and cooperation between the two countries. Army Chief Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir has reiterated that Pakistan seeks regional peace and stability. Any violation of its territory, integrity, or direct or indirect will be met with firm and decisive response to safeguard the lives and well-being of its citizens. He was interacting with the participants of the 17th National Workshop Balochistan in Rawalpindi today. Field Marshal said Balochistan is the pride of Pakistan, endowed with highly vibrant, resilient, and patriotic people who are its true wealth. He also highlighted the federal and provincial government's development initiatives being undertaken to uplift the socio-economic landscape of Balochistan through a people-centric approach. He emphasized upon realization of the immense economic potential of the province for the benefit of the people of Balochistan. Acknowledging the constructive role of civil society, particularly in engaging and empowering the youth, Syed Asim Munir underscored their pivotal role in sustainable development, negating vested political agendas in the interest of long-term prosperity in Balochistan. He underscored that Indian-sponsored proxies Fitna al-Hindustan and Fitna al-Khwarij propagate anti-people and anti-development agendas with malicious intent to perpetrate violence. He reaffirmed that all necessary actions are being taken to pursue these terrorists and rid the province of this menace. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Ataullah Tarar has reaffirmed government's commitment to eliminate terrorism from the country. He was addressing a forum titled The Persistence of Terrorism in Pakistan, Challenges and the Way Forward in Islamabad today. Information Minister said Pakistan's armed forces, security agencies, police and provincial governments are working in a coordinated and decisive manner against terrorism across the country. He said major military operations including Zarb-e-Azb and Raddul Fasad had successfully restored peace in the country. The minister also expressed government's commitment to implement National Action Plan in letter and spirit. Minister for Energy Ali Pervez Malik has highlighted Pakistan's vast mineral potential and its commitment to a low-carbon and resilient future. He was addressing International Mining and Resources Conference in Sydney, Australia today. The minister said Pakistan contributed less than 1% to global emissions, yet faced some of the harshest climate challenges. Calling Pakistan's energy transition not a choice but a necessity, he apprised the gathering of Pakistan's renewable energy targets, investment incentives, and potential reserves of critical minerals. This is Radio Pakistan. Pakistan and the European Union have reaffirmed the resolve to continue close engagement and collaboration for mutual economic growth and sustainable development. The resolve was expressed during a meeting between Minister for Commerce Jam Kamal Khan and the European Union Ambassador to Pakistan, Ramendous Krobilis, in Islamabad today. They discussed potential avenues for enhancing economic cooperation, investment, and the forthcoming EU-Pakistan Business Forum. The minister appreciated the EU's continued support and constructive engagement with Pakistan under the GSP Plus scheme, which has significantly contributed to Pakistan's export growth. Speaker National Assembly Sardar Ayaz Sadiq has called on the international community to uphold humanitarian law and protect civilian populations, particularly in occupied Jammu and Kashmir and Palestine. Addressing the 151st Inter-Parliamentary Union Conference in Geneva, he urged the international community to provide fair and equitable financial assistance to vulnerable nations. Highlighting Pakistan's commitment to multilateral diplomacy, the speaker pointed to the country's proposed UN Security Council Resolution 2788 as evidence of its dedication to global peace and stability. Ayaz Sadiq emphasized that diplomacy, dialogue, and parliamentary cooperation remains essential for strengthening international harmony. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference has strongly condemned the ongoing human rights violations committed by Indian troops in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. APHC spokesman Advocate Abdul Rashid Minhas, in a statement issued in Srinagar today, said that the iron fist policy of the BJP regime seeks to silence dissent and alter the region's demography through coercion. He appealed to the United Nations and the international community to take cognizance of India's state terrorism in IIOJK and to take concrete steps towards resolving the Kashmir dispute in line with the UN Security Council resolutions and the aspirations of the Kashmiri people. Meanwhile, Indian police and paramilitary personnel carried out extensive cordon and search operations and surprise frisking drives in and around Srinagar's Lal Chowk area today, further heightening the atmosphere of fear and surveillance in the already militarized city. Eyewitnesses said that the sudden military-style operation disrupted normal life, causing panic among traders, and such operations are part of India's systematic campaign to intimidate civilians and suppress dissent in the name of security. At least 13 Palestinians have been martyred by Israeli forces in Gaza despite ceasefire agreement. According to Gaza's government media office, aid into the Strip is also falling far short of the promised volume, as 986 aid trucks entered the enclave since the ceasefire began, out of the 6,600 trucks that were supposed to arrive. Meanwhile, Qatar's Emir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani condemned ceasefire violations by Israel and termed Tel Aviv's offensives as genocide. On the second day of second test of two-match series against Pakistan in Rawalpindi, South Africa in their first innings scored 185 runs for the loss of 4 wickets at stumps today. Earlier, Pakistan in their first innings scored 333 runs all out. Pakistan lead the two-match series 1-0. In the ICC Women's World Cup in Colombo, match between Pakistan and South Africa is underway in Colombo. The match has been reduced to 40 overs due to rain. And finally, the weather. Dry weather is expected in most parts of the country, while cold in hilly areas during the next 12 hours. However, partly cloudy weather with light rain may occur at a few places in Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.